Everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got the 12-inch Marvel Legends Symbiote suit Spider-Man, and I am stoked for this figure. I've been waiting the long game for it, and it paid off. Target had them for like 25 bucks after taxes, so I can't really be mad about that. And I love this figure. Now, am I a Spider-Man fan? I like Spider-Man, but I'm a Venom fan. So Symbiote suit Spider-Man sort of falls into that Venom category for me. So I definitely was wanting to pick this bad boy up. He comes in that typical style of the Marvel Legends 12-inch packaging, showing the figure with that rainbowy style effect on it. And same with the back, showing the figure. And then all the different little, I guess they want to show off he has a toe bend, but you know, it's pretty good. And then you got this sweet, really cool picture of him with his mask coming down, or his mask about to go up. Well, however you want to do it, but it looks pretty awesome. I love that. That shot's just really cool. So let's go ahead and get Symbiote suit Spidey out and take a closer look at him. So we got Peter Parker out of the package, and he's massive. I had to like rig my camera because my area is more designed for smaller figures, not 12-inch figures. He does come with accessories equipped. He has a fist hand and a flipping hand, which we do get, you know, another flipping hand. We get another fist hand. They look great. Then you can't be Spider-Man without some jazz hands. But these are sculpted great, and they're not jazz hands. They're his wall climbing hands. You guys can really see, like, you can just really see the detail of the sculpts, the bends in the fingers and everything. I really love these bigger scale figures because you really can admire the sculpt and the art that is put into these figures. He does come with his alternate head, which is pretty awesome. It's a cocky looking Peter Parker, and I really like it. I mean, I wish it looks like this is more painted. Yeah, these are more painted lines. I wish maybe it was a little bit like actually had like the plastic like layered on top, make it a little bit thicker, not just looking like paint. But it's pretty cool though. Everything on this head is sculpted pretty on point. And this figure is freaking beautiful. So we get this amazing head sculpt. Just looks awesome. I love that the eyes are actually sculpted. So these are actually big sculpted in pieces that are painted. Or they might have been just separate pieces of plastic laid over it. But either way, it's freaking phenomenal. It's awesome looking. The biggest thing I love the like metallic blue, like if you guys can really see it, yeah, you can see it. It's the metallic blue sort of like highlights on this figure, and I think like Venoms should all have that. This whole piece is like sculpted in, which is awesome. It's like it's sculpted in like filled with plastic. It doesn't even look like it's paint, which, you know, that allows them to have that nice cleaner Venom logo, because how many times do we get figures that have this and you have like to worry about these paint lines being all jacked up? That's always been a big issue with the smaller figures. His head, I mean, a lot of this articulation, you know, you get the head that can look up quite a ways, and it can look down, you know. Can't really get any, it's sort of a little bit loose there, but once it's posed, it's fine. Can't really get any cocky neck bends or anything like that. His arm does go up all the way, just like a normal Legend would. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist rotation and bend. I'm not going to bend all this stuff, but you can really see, again, that nice metallic highlight on this figure. And he has butterflies. every Spider-Man. Anybody that's like Spider-Man, a ninja, you know, very agile, should have butterfly joints. And it's awesome that he has them, and they work very well and don't make this image on the back look like poop. He has the G.I. Joe sort of like ab rotate, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know. But he does have this separate ab crunch down here, which, you know, you can lean back quite a bit, lean forward a lot, you know. He sort of can do it on his own. You just sort of give him a little shake, which is not something I'm happy about, but whatever. Like some of these bigger figures do have loose areas. He can't do the Van Damme. That's as far as he can go. And then he has the thigh cut, double jointed knees, which, I mean, I would hope so. And then you have the calf cut, and then he has the ankle bend, pivot, and toe bend. His toe bend's pretty nice, not overly loose. And his thighs have that nice metallic shine, but then one thing I'm not a fan of, you can really see that seam going down his leg. But it's a symbiote suit, so maybe it's acceptable. But I'm not going to change out his hands. I mean, we all know... Oh, wait, ew. I do got some extra... That's paint. That's nasty. One of his web got all over his fingers and everything. But the thing I noticed as well, as I was getting him all posed up, he does come with these little sculpted in web shooters on the bottom of his wrist, which look freaking phenomenal. I mean, it's a little nub there. So, I mean, some of you probably like, how is that phenomenal? But it's just that attention to detail, because, you know, Peter Parker with the suit shot it like his normal webbing. It's when the suit meshed with Brock, Eddie Brock, that's when he started shooting it through the tops of his hands. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop his head off. I'm not going to change his hands out because we all know, I mean, basically this is just an oversized legend with a little bit extra articulation. So we know how that all works. And if you guys see my other reviews like Daredevil, Wolverine, I mean, you guys get the idea. Now let's see how well this head wants to pop on. There we go. Took a little bit of love there. That looks pretty badass. One thing that I sort of saw from the new Venom figure that that's coming out with the Venom wave of 6-inch Legends, I would have loved to have seen a separate like piece I could get over that gives him this like liquid look around his neck a little bit, because I want to see it more engulfing the head, like just sort of gobbling it up like that, versus looking like, you know, somebody threw some paint on him or whatever. You know, be a little bit more aggressive, maybe, you know, have some dark vein work in his face or something like that. Because it's just, for me, he has that smirky cockiness to him, which is okay. But that, oh man, that almost gives me some bad PTSD to Spider-Man 3 when he was all emo and stuff. Like, oh, let's get out of that mindset. But yeah, this figure is phenomenal. There are some things that could have been added on that would have made him fantastic, but for the price point, even if you paid full retail for this bad boy, I know it was worth retail. I just was trying to be patient, and if I lost it, I would have been upset. But you know, patience paid off. But this figure is awesome. To any Spider-Man fan, Venom fan, it's great. I don't know what else to say, but this is a phenomenal figure. I mean, been cool to get a little bit more than, you know, alternate head and hands. You know, I get spoiled when I dealt with the Wolverine and the Daredevil, and I do believe this one came out before both of them, so they're probably learning as they're developing these figures. So I can't complain too much. But if you guys haven't, and I'm hoping Target still has them on sale when I post this video up, but you know, these were on sale for like 20 something bucks, and you got them for like 25 and some change after taxes. So if you haven't already, snag them up. You know, have your friends try to snag one for you. Try to work as a group, guys. We're collectors. Sometimes people don't get paid on certain days, and if you trust that person, man, pick up an extra one for them and then have them spot you back. That's what we do in the collectors community. And that sums up my unboxing review of the 12-inch Symbiote Spidey Marvel Legends figure. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And as always, I want you to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.